My manga will show you the truth. Prepare for Rohan Gijibe. Now, this motherfucker like that. One, it's a miracle, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Christmas miracle in JoJo. The fact that, brace yourself, the most shocking thing to happen in this entire series is someone's stand was said correctly in the subtitles. Woo! It's finally happened. Like, who could have fucking mean it? Only took like, I don't know, like 14, 15 episodes. A little bit upset though that we didn't actually get to see any more though, like of like what I was really expecting to see. I wanted to go and see like the new opening, but no, gotta wait till next week, I'm guessing, and all that to get that new opening. But it's like, yeah, that's a little bit annoying. That opening 14 didn't show it and all that. It's like, you want to fucking hold on to that as close as possible, you motherfuckers. Like, I love you, but god damn it, that's gonna be taking a while. So Koichi and that piece of shit Hazamada like decided like, hey, let's walk up to here and all that, let's go and chill and all that, and it's like, oh, let's go to school. And find out they've been hearing rumors about like one of their favorite like mangakas here is living like currently in Morio, and it's like, yo, he actually lives around here and all that, and it's like, this might be his house here and all that. Let's try and ring the doorbell. You know when you shouldn't be in a household, when you try to ring the doorbell, someone's fucking hand comes out like that and goes. I'm like, okay, maybe the wrong place to enter. Like, I was like, sorry sir, sorry, we're leaving sir, sorry, no, don't hurt us. Like, it's like, come on. It's like, oh, we just wanted autographs and everything, like, you know, like, oh, please, Rohan Sensei. And it's like, you know, the thing is with him, and it's like, you know, like, oh, yeah, you can't like, the guy is weird. He's like stabbing, like, he's very critical about real life things, and he's like, no, like, you know, he's like licking a fucking spider that he's stabbed and stuff like that, and he's like, oh, the realism and all that. This guy is a bloody weirdo. Like, he is absolute freak of nature. And it was like, yeah, he was like, oh, the agonized expression, the realism of like you throw it up, and then he was trying to attempt throwing up again, and I'm like, oh, this motherfucker. And just to see that like Rohan is one of the most popular characters in part 4 and out of all of like JoJo, because like I've got to say that about it. It's like, you know, like a lot of people say that this is how Hirohiko Araki thinks, it's because he's a manga artist. And then very interesting as well, I know that he's having an OVA adapted from this character, which I believe is like that spin-off manga and all that they're going to be happening. So I'm really curious about that, like what they're going to be doing and all that, but for that future on. But coming into it is like, oh yeah, I'm going to get you guys like signs of that pink dark boy that you're going to be having, and then the fact is like, oh, his manuscript for his series is out there, and it triggers his the stand though is like an enemy stand, and Heaven's Door is its name, and it reveals to you every part of the information of your whole life. You just turn into fucking paper and shit. Like, that is really weird. It's just like him opening his face and all that. And even the point that is, you know, like he's finding out about everyone's stands and all that. Like he's finding out about Echoes, he's finding out about Starflight, you know, like he's finding out about Crazy Diamond, all of these things. And then I like how he reads like Hazamanda, and he's just like, look at this piece of shit and all that. Like, he's got sweaty balls and all that. He fucking pervs on girls, and that he's just a worthless pile of shit in general. And it's just like, this guy is a bit of an eccentric though. He's a little bit crazy, and it's like, even rips out a flesh out of fucking Koichi to just take out that memories of him. And he's like, I'm sorry, but that is dumb. He's like, I've lost weight. This must be the work of an enemy stand. I'm like, oh, come on, Koichi. Like, yo, I would just, if I said I lost, I know a fucking fat guy saying, yo, if I lost weight before, or that's like me saying, oh, I gained weight and all that must be the work of an enemy sand. I'm like, fuck off. That isn't the fucking case at all. Like, that is like, it's just me being fucking greedy. It's like, if there was something that else that gave you away, but it's like, no. Although we do see that Josuke and Okuyasu the next day go down and notice that he was going to that house, and it's just like, oh, I just randomly appeared to this house immediately. And it's like, we gotta be careful with this guy. One, like, writing of this, like, fucking Heaven's Door from what we've seen, it's like, Koichi can't attack anymore. Koichi cannot do any harm at all to, like, Rohan. Like, you know, and it's a very interesting stand that he can, like, manipulate people, and the fact that he can just write whatever he thinks, you know, what he wants, and that he can read all the information. So it's like, it's a very good thing where he's already got strategies, and he's already knows what to do against Jotaro, Okuyasu, the rest of the stand users. So, you know, he's already, like, got a plan to, like, kind of deal with it, even with his stand powers, and that he can manipulate Koichi in any way that he pleases. And honestly, I enjoy it. Like, I really, like, enjoyed this episode. I think it was a little bit slow at the start. I felt like like a good chunk of the episode was kind of slow setting it up and all that, although you could clearly see from the fucking start that this guy had some super evil shit going on with him like that. But honestly, you know, he's a very interesting character, and I'm very much looking forward to, like, later on in the series, you know, a little bit more about him. And honestly, like, yeah, looking forward to the part 2 a lot of the series, and a lot of people have been really waiting for this character. He's a very, like, you know, popular character in JoJo, and I'm looking forward to, like, you know, what's going to be happening with that. Honestly, though, I really enjoyed this episode. You know, I'm definitely going to give this probably, like, one, you know, like, me personally, I'm going to give this one, like, a 7. I think it was a good episode, but, I think, yeah, definitely had, like, a slow pacing at the start and all that, but, you know, definitely a big payoff at the end of it. But let me know what you guys think about Rohan Kishibe, like, at the end. Do you think he's a crazy manga artist? But that's all for me, though, so thank you much for watching. As always, you love JoJo as much as anything, you know when to hit that like, you know, hit that subscribe. That's all for me. I'll see you guys, though, next time.